So I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you clicked on this video and you're like, alright, another video from Hawaii. Let's see where he's filming at and check out the opening scenery and maybe see what knife he has, and then can keep on scrolling. But today I have two knives that hopefully should redeem my channel a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like to do video editing. It's not that I don't know how to, I just don't like to sit behind a computer and do it. So you're not going to get that with this channel. This is no Neves Knives, that's for sure. If you want great editing, go and check out their channel. Their editing is on point. Mine is non-existent. I don't do editing. But the knives that I have today are incredible. So these two actually fall into the category of grail knives. The first one, some people might think it's a joke, but this is a really incredible knife. Bang. The Mermaid. I mean, this thing is just incredible. I found this for my wife this past weekend, and I didn't hesitate. I just scooped this one up instantly as soon as I saw it. It really is an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Stainless liners. The scales are made of vibranium. The flipper is a flipper. I mean, how cool is that? The knife actually, in the closed position, looks like she's under a breaking wave. So just a really, really cool knife. Deployment, this thing pops out around 300 miles an hour, and the blade is a blend of stainless steel and adamantium, laser sharpened and honed down to a ridiculous laser beam of an edge. I mean, this thing is insanely sharp. No joking about that. It is insanely sharp. But just so cool all the way around. I mean, it really fits comfortably in your hand, forward and reverse, in case you get into a gas station fight down in Atlantis. It's a great knife. It's got this cool bubble pattern that goes up through the blade, and then the clip. This thing is as deep as the Marianas Trench when you pop it into your pocket. It is just a cool knife. Look at that. When it catches the sun, totally awesome knife. Show you a measurement on this thing. It is 8 3/4 of an inch of pure awesome. Nice solid lock up here, spring assisted blade, and just bang. Super action to it. Really incredible knife. So, was just totally blown away when I saw this thing. I knew that I had to grab this one for the wife, and she does like it. So, it was a win all the way around. And then the second one that I wanted to show you finally came in on Friday, and this is one that I had my eye on for a long time. This has been my grail knife for several months since I first saw it posted on somebody's Instagram. I knew it called to me. I love the look of it. So my grail knife is the Berg Blades Iron Wolf. And this does, in fact, make the most expensive knife I've ever purchased, for sure. But totally incredible design. I mean, it just feels so good in your hand. It's nice and solid. It's just a big, solid knife. This thing is, I think, 9 inches. Let's confirm. Yeah, 9 inches overall. Blade made of S35 VN. this nice bead blasted finish on the blade and the titanium itself, and it just has a really nice matte feel to it. On this side, on the show side, you can't actually even feel the transition between the titanium and the carbon fiber. There's no ledge there at all. It's completely smooth. If you weren't looking, you can't tell where that line is. So just really, really cool looking. This carbon fiber just amazing. Got a nice big flipper tab, got jimping to it, and then the jimping on the back of the blade actually continues onto the handle scales, so you get this nice wide spot there for your thumb. Just gives you good traction. And the other thing I thought was really cool, there's a cutout right here on both sides of it, so when you're unlocking, it gives you a nice area to stick your thumb in there and disengage, but then when you flip it also, it gives you a little landing area there for your finger. So just really good mechanics to this knife all the way around. It has a great sound to it when it locks up. Very cool knife. This is a bolster lock. You can see the scales go up halfway, and then it's kind of a hybrid between a frame lock and a liner lock. But very neat. Little details too. The backspacer here, you can see it's got a little cut on the top just to give it a little extra style, so it's not just straight across there, and he continued that down on the backside here. So very cool knife. Got this nice flat hardware. I just think it has a very industrial but still classy look to it. It's kind of a big giant gentleman's knife. The clip on it is actually pretty comfortable to go into your pocket. It is not a deep carry by any means. You got maybe 3/4 of an inch that's going to stick out of your pocket, but considering how big the handle itself is, I think it's appropriate for the knife. So I've put this one in my pocket, and it does sit comfortably. It rides really nice. So this is definitely going to be a regular carry for me. But totally cool. I think the look of the fullers running down both sides of this clip point blade just give it a very unique look to it. So as soon as I saw it, I knew. They actually do make this one in a couple different versions. They make it with micarta panels down here as well, rather than the carbon fiber. And they make a smaller version of this called the Iron Pup. So I don't know that that's one that really interests me. That one's a lot more available than the Iron Wolf was, but one of these happened to come loose on one of the knife pages, and I just, I knew I wanted to have it. So it's got this really nice finger choil up front, so you can choke up on the knife here. It's really comfortable all the way around. Reverse grip. It's perfect. Very nice knife. Again, this thing is incredibly sharp. I did get this used secondhand, but I don't think you really ever cut anything with it, so still has its factory edge. And this one, again, was designed by Berg Blades, but produced by We Knives, and they did a limited run of these, I think, 2 years ago, so there are some available in the secondary market if you keep your eyes open, but in general, they are limited knives, so there's just not a whole lot of them out there, but I was happy to finally get my hands on one, so that's what I wanted to show you today. Apologize, we've got some wind noise here, so that's going to be my video for today. Let you look at these guys one more time. Just amazing weekend for knives for sure. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope to see you at the next video.